Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTT6. So welcome to another Odyssey. This time it's called Night of the Living Lad. And as always, I'm gonna show you right now a gameplay on hard. I've already played Odyssey, so this is gonna be an updated strategy without using monkey knowledge, as you can see right here. And yeah, without using continuous powers and all the other stuff. So 5 islands. The first one is logs, hard standard. 650 cash from round 3 until round 80, so pretty standard. Then carved, hard standard again, 650 until round 80. Underground, hard standard, this time starting with 1000 cash from round 1 until round 80. Haunted, medium, standard, 850 until round 80. And then last one is the new map, encrypted, once again hard standard, 850 cash to start until round 80. So these are the 5 maps, and right now this is the crew I've chosen. So you can choose all the heroes I think are available for this Odyssey, and I've gone with Obin because in this Odyssey Bloons are gonna be pretty important. So Obin is a hero that can pop lats, and overall his utility is very high. And this instead are the towers that you can choose from. So yeah, this is the strategy. So you can see 2 villages, 2 alchemists, 2 dark monkeys, 2 boomerangs, and 2 ninjas. And yeah, that's it. So let's start. As always, these are recording voiceover, so I can speed up this video and you can see the strategy into detail. Now, what this Odyssey is all about is the fact that every 5 rounds, so in round 5, round 10, 15, 20, and so on, there will be coming lads. So some lads are gonna be coming in addition to the normal balloons that are going to be coming out in that particular round. Alright, so that's how it works. And therefore you could see there round 10, round 5 the first lads, and here also round 10 some more lads mixed with the blues, and so on. So you can see that the strategy I used at the beginning was pretty much placing a monkey only for round 3. Then at the end of round 3 I sold that monkey and I placed Obin. Because as I said before, there is already a lab balloon in round 5, so you need something to pop it. And Obin is just the easiest way to do it. And other than that, I got a ninja close to Obin, so I placed Obin like in the top left corner. Then I got the ninja closest to Obin, closest to the top, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna now start going even faster because it's just upgrading the ninja 401. And then I think here I'm gonna get a village with discount, so 002 village first, and then I'm gonna get an alchemist, preparing for round 40 for the move-up. So very straightforward. Logs is an easy map already. It's like the easiest map in the game, so there isn't any need to get any more towers or any more defenses. So here I got the alchemist 400, ninja 402, alchemist 401. And then here I'm just placing another village, trying to place it in range of the other one. Yeah, the top village is gonna be a 202 village. Instead, the bottom village is a 022 village. I got camo detection on that village very early because some camo lads are gonna be coming out very soon. Like I think it's around 50 or 55. Anyway, some camo lads will come out, and so you wanna not risk having only the ninja being able to spot those camo lads, but also having Obin being able to attack those lab balloons that are going to be camo, or also the alchemist, so in that way it's guaranteed that you can destroy them. And then here I got a 203 village, so a monkey town village, to increase the income from the pops. And these allowed me to get some more upgrades and some stronger towers for round 80. In this case here I'm just setting up for the Grandmaster Ninja, so 502 ninja. I got also another ninja there, 030 Shinobi, just to buff a little bit the attack speed and the pierce. And then I got closer to the alchemist in the left, I got a 402 boomerang. Another very nice tower that can pop lads very easily, and especially the boomerangs are gonna bounce through the balloons. And yeah, so I got also an MIB, so probably the boomerang is not as useful because with the MIB, the ninja can destroy lab balloons always. So and you also have Obin and the alchemist, but whatever. I just wanted to place the boomerang just to have some extra damage. And yeah, from then on, it was pretty easy to survive until the end. So yeah, you can see all these rounds. Just like that, I had the cash to get something else, but I didn't because there was no need. And so yeah, I think it was FAK at this moment, like I wasn't even watching the screen. And yeah, this is just the last couple of rounds, and then there's oh my god, and then that's it. So yeah, that was the first map, very easy. And for the second map is carved. I did the same start, so I used that monkey just for round 3, then I sold it and I got Obin. I'm placing Obin in that particular spot because it's a spot that is going to allow you to attack the balloons for longest, and so you can, with less towers, you can defend more. So that's the only reason why I'm placing the towers here. Unfortunately, that means that you need to wait. You need to wait the balloons until they reach your tower. So the gameplay is a little slower, so that's the only thing. And you can see, I hope that you can see that in round like 10, 15, 20, there are some lads coming out that shouldn't be there, but that's this new Odyssey. And yeah, here in round 15, the lads are at the very end. And I'm just doing the same start, so Ninja 301 and then 401. And I think there is in round 25, I think it is, where, because there are some fortified lab balloons, yeah, right here, that I think one lab balloon sneaks past, yeah, so I lose 1 life. I didn't really want to restart the round just to, you know, use Brambles or have better RNG, so I just decided to go with it anyway. But you can definitely beat round 25 without losing any lives. And then once again here I'm dropping first a 002 village for discount, and then I'm placing the alchemist closest to the ninja to buff it, to make it stronger. And once again here 300 alchemist and then 400. And then instead of going with the same strategy again, so going with a Grandmaster Ninja, I decided to change, you know, because doing things all the time in the same way, especially if you have the ability to change, it can be quite boring, right? So I decided here to go with something different, and therefore I got, first of all, I think I got the village 204. In this case, I not only got Monkey Town, but also Monkey City. And then with the extra range that Monkey City gives, I got a village right there. You could see that it's in range of the other village. And I got first Camo Detention because I didn't know where the Camo Lads would come out, so I just decided to go safer. And then I got a 402 Boomerang. And then I got the Alchemist 401, that you can see that it's enough to buff Obin, to buff the Ninja, and to buff the Boomerang. So it was pretty nice. And here I was saving up to get the top Tower 5 for the Boomerang. So I think it's called, yeah, I don't remember the name right now. It's the, I think it's called the Glaive Lord. So the one where you have the 3 boomerangs, the 3 glaives rotating around you. And yeah, that's the upgrade. So I decided here to get the village 320, so to have a primary training village to make the boomerang slightly stronger, because I saw that I wouldn't have enough cash to get the boomerang 502 for round 63, and because I didn't want to risk anything, that's why I got the village to empower the boomerang a little bit. And then right here is where I get the Glaive Lord. It's like 43,000 the cost. And yeah, here we go. So slightly different strategy in this case, using the Glaive Lord. And then I got also the village 402, trying to really boost as much as possible of the range, the pierce, the projectile speed of the boomerang. And yeah, so from now on it's just defeating all these rounds. It's very straightforward, because from now until like round 80 I don't do anything. Like I was FAK once again, and And yeah, I knew that this would be strong enough to survive until round 80, so you don't need brambles or any other activated ability, or to get any other offensive tower. And yeah, you can see very easy. Then third map. Here we go. So right now I'm gonna slow down again a little bit. So third map is this one. Now underground is it's a tougher map already because of how it's designed, and but they make you start from round 1, and you have 1000 cash, so you can place Obin right away. And therefore, because I knew that in round 5 there would be some lads coming out, I decided to place the ninja, and then to see how round 5 would go. And you're gonna see that the first time I think it was bad because you could see some balloons sneaking past, so I decided to place a dark monkey in the other side, and also to go slower. And you can see that this time I was able to pop everything, especially the fast balloons coming out of the lab balloons. That's the problem. Not really popping the lab layer, but dealing with the pinks and dealing with the yellow balloons. So that's the difficult part in having these LEDs so early on in the game. Then right here, I decided to keep the dark monkey, and I just upgraded the ninja. Then for round 10, as you could see there, what I did was that I popped the first LED, and then right afterwards I used brambles. And that can really save you up, because with brambles, like, you need to wait to pop the lab bloom, because otherwise the lab layer is going to destroy brambles. So you need to wait for Obin to destroy the lab layer, and then you place brambles. And yeah, I did this trick for also around 15, I think, because at the very end there are some more lads. Here I decided to sell the dark monkey and to place an alchemist, because the alchemist is another tower that can pop lads. So, and here you can see again popping the lads and then dropping brambles. In this case it wasn't really that useful in round 15 because I was able to pop anything regardless, but you know, just in case. And here also I'm upgrading this alchemist very early, as you can see here. So I got it 200 to have Mixodip, and giving it to the ninja, so also the ninja can pop lads. And again in round 20 I used brambles, as you could see, after I popped the lads. And then here with the alchemist 300, round 25 was a little scary because the lads are fortified, so they take more hits to be destroyed. But yeah, it wasn't anything too terrible. I used brambles once again. And yeah, I think that's it, because then these are the normal lads that come out in round 28. And then here I got the ninja 401, 402 actually. And then yeah, it was a lot easier. So here I'm just waiting to get the alchemist 400, and then it's about round 40. So in round 40 the mob comes out from the bottom portion of the map. And therefore after some thinking I decided to, well, first of all get a village again with camo detection 102, and then for round 40 to get a 230 boomerang. So I place it right there in the corner. I got the alchemist 401, and that was enough for round 40. So I also used brambles, but you could see the brambles was placed in the wrong spot. So even without brambles I was able to survive round 40, so you shouldn't need it. And yeah, that was round 40. That was the most critical round. So here I decided to place the other village, as always, comboing the two villages with one another. So one village with camo detection, the other village instead with more attack speed, and especially then primary training village. So again, Monkey Town, it's the upgrade I get very early, because that really multiplies the amount of cash you earn in every round by destroying the balloons. Now right here I was just thinking too much about the perfect spot of this boomerang, and therefore I messed up, because right here there are two mobs, and yeah, some balloons were able to sink past, so I decided to, you know, wait a little bit. I placed this boomerang in the exact center. 402, once again, it's very helpful for the lads especially. Plus of course the very nice piercing overall that this the 402 boomerang has. I also got the village 302, so primary training, turbocharge as well, in case I needed the activated ability. And then right here I'm trying to save up for permacharge. And yeah, around 60 here I used the turbocharge because yeah, the BFP is quite tough. So, and also I placed a wall of trees just in case, also preparing for round 63. So I decided to give it a try. So for the first rush I used turbocharge. Then for the second one I didn't use anything, and then I just placed brambles, and that was enough to get then permacharge in round 64. And yeah, of course, once you get it, then you have a ton of damage. So here I wanted to place an alchemist specifically for permacharge because the other alchemist wasn't buffing it. And yeah, after that it's just easy because then I got the village, in this case 402 again. And it's empowering not only the permacharge but also the 402 boomerang in the center of the map, so that's very, very nice. And then I think for the very last rounds I also got the village 502, so I got a primary expertise village with the ballista attack, and that once again did that extra little bit of damage to make sure that in this pretty tough map I was 100% sure to survive. So yeah, here, this is where I got it. Here we go. But yeah, permacharge should be enough in terms of raw damage, and DPS should be enough. And it's only until around 80, so you don't need to deal with super ceramics, so that's why it's easier. And yeah, using permacharge ability for around 80, and that was it. Now fourth map is Haunted. Now here I decided to once again start with Obin because they give you some extra cash at the start. Then Obin just covering half of the bottom path. And then there I had some trouble in round 5 once again because of LEDs. You could see the lab balloon in the left. I tried to change targeting with Obin, but that red balloon was sneaking past, and yeah, I decided to just let it leak and whatever. So definitely, if you, instead of placing a ninja, if you get like a double dot monkey, you should definitely be able to pop all the balloons from the lead balloon in round 5. But yeah, I just wanted to place the ninja to make things simpler for later on. So yeah, that's the reason why. It's just one life, and the important thing is surviving the Odyssey overall. So not with how many lives you survive it, but just survive it. And then in round 10 you could see Obin was already level 3, so I used brambles. Once again I waited for Obin to pop the lead layer, and then I dropped brambles. And yeah, once again here the early game is always the same, you can see, because it's very reliable. So ninja, just upgraded the ninja 100, then 101, 201, 301. And in this map once again I was pretty confident that I would be able to survive, so instead of getting an alchemist I got the ninja 401 right away. So I think that's what I did. And yeah, once again in round 15 for those lads at the very end, not to risk anything, I just use brambles again, and the same I'm gonna do here in round 20. You can see here the first 45 lads, so they take more hits to be destroyed. And yeah, this is the ninja 401. And here I decided to place an alchemist because around 25 is pretty tough, because you have these 45 lads and then you have purples at the end, and Obin cannot pop purples, so sometimes it can be a little scary, you know, because the shurikens from the ninja are destroyed by the lab balloons, but then you have to deal with purples. And so yeah, I decided to go with an alchemist right away to really minimize the risk of having any trouble. And yeah, alchemist 300 now. Next I'm gonna get it 400. And in this case round 40 should be quite easy because you can use brambles, and yeah, you have already the ninja 401, you have the alchemist. In this case I think I forgot to get the Ninja 402. I think it was here that I forgot to upgrade it. So here, getting the village closest to Obin, closest to the right side. Again, just with discount. And then here I placed a duck monkey because I wanted already to, the strategy I wanted to use for the late game would be with a Crossbowmaster. So I decided to place a duck monkey first to save the spot, and then to get right here the village 202, more attack speed, using brambles. Actually, I didn't even use brambles in round 40, but yeah, you can see 023 Dark Monkey with the village with more attack speed. Then Obin and the Ninja were enough to destroy the mob and all the ceramics. Then I got once again Camo Village for the Camo lads, just in case. And then here, yeah, I was already saving up for the Crossbowmaster, so I had already got the Dark Monkey 0 to 4, as you can see by the crits sometimes. And once again here I decided to get Monkey Town first, and then to get Crossbowmaster, so to get the extra cash. It's very, very helpful because you gain, like, I think it increases the cash you gain per pop by 50%, so that's a lot. And yeah, right afterwards, getting the village 302 once again, just to empower that monkey slightly more to be able to survive until I was able to afford the Crossbowmaster. You know, sometimes you can overestimate the damage that you're gonna do, and therefore, for example, around 53 or 54 or 55, you're gonna lose because you don't have enough damage. So you know, it's better to go safer, maybe spend a couple of thousands to get some more defenses, but to be sure that you can survive. And as you can see there, round 52 I'm using brambles. Then in round 54 I messed up, and then I changed the Obin targeting from strong to first, and also I played a little bit with the targeting of this Dark Monkey. Instead of going with first, I went on close and then first. And yeah, you could see with those small changes I was able to pop all the balloons in round 54. Then right away in round 55 I got Crossbowmaster, and then I got the village once again 402 to further increase the range, the pierce, and projectile speed and all that stuff. And then here I decided to wait and to see if I would get enough cash to get a permabrew. I just was curious to see how much cash I would be able to get with a Monkey Town village, and to see if I would have enough to get 60,000, because the permabrew in this map, because I think this map was medium standard, so everything is a little less expensive than in hard. And so yeah, I just was curious to see how much cash I would be able to get in the rounds. So yeah, here I'm gonna just speed up, because here is just the Crossbowmaster destroying everything super quickly and super efficiently. You can see it has even a large enough range to attack the other side, so that's just insane. And you can see the cash going up quite slowly in these rounds, but then from round 71 on, like, it increases exponentially. Like, it's insane how much more cash you start getting because of the increased amount of balloons. So yeah, around 74 it's gonna gives you a ton of cash, and also 77 I think. So yeah, I was getting very quickly to 60,000, and already here around 77 at the end. I think I was already having enough cash, yeah, 78 actually, to get permabrew. So I got it just for this last 3 rounds, but yeah, to further enhance the Crossbowmaster. And yeah, that was it. So that was the 4th map, so just one more to go, and it was the new map, Encrypted. And right here you can use many different starts. I decided to go with Obin, to start with Obin right away, because they give you some extra cash to start with. But unfortunately there is round 4, and in round 4 there are a ton of blue Bloons. Here I could have placed that monkey to make sure to pop most of these Bloons, but you can see a blue Bloon was able to already sneak past. And then here the lab Bloon that you see coming from the left, of course the pink just way too fast, and he was able to sneak past. So I lost I think it was 7 lives total by just placing Obin at the beginning and not wanting to place like that monkey or other towers. But yeah, whatever. So I decided to tank those lives and just to wait to have enough cash to place a ninja. Now it's very important placing Obin like in the center, closest to the bottom, and then the ninja placing it closest to the bottom right, because that is gonna actually allow you to place an alchemist still in the center, so you don't need to remove any obstacles, still in the center in the left side. So yeah, that's why the positioning in this map, if you're gonna fit 3 towers, it's pretty important. So once again here I'm just upgrading the ninja in these early stages, so I'm gonna speed up the game here because it's pretty straightforward right again. So 301 ninja, I think I get it maybe 302, and then I get the alchemist, or I place the alchemist right away. So you can see that there is enough room for an alchemist, so I placed it trying to place it closer towards the right, so that the alchemist would prioritize the ninja and not Obin. Then ninja 302, I got the alchemist once again 200 and then 300 once again for LEDs. So in round 20, around 25 there are some more LEDs, and so especially around 25, if you don't wanna risk having any Bloons sneaking past, you're gonna get the alchemist to give the Mixodip to the ninja, and then why not also get the brew, and then saving up for the ninja 402. Here we go. Then of course alchemist 400, and then in this map I think a tower that works very well, it's also a tower that's pretty cheap, is the top path of the Dark Monkey. So that's what I did. I removed the obstacle, the bottom left obstacle, that's the one for the primary towers, and I got a 402 Dark Monkey. So I'm trying to get the Ultra Juggernaut, and this map works very nicely with Ultra Juggernaut because the Juggernaut can bounce inside the building. It can bounce a ton of times. So with each single attack you can damage multiple times the Bloons, and it's also a very cheap upgrade. Now I got it 402 because I needed camo detection. There isn't enough room in the top right to place a village, and therefore yeah, I just wanted to be 100% sure that I would be able to pop also camo LEDs, and so that's why I got the Ultra Juggernaut 502 and not 520. But you can see that's working very nicely. You can see all the Juggernauts inside the building. They're bouncing, doing a ton of damage to ceramics, and yeah, it was very cool. And I was also happy that for each map I used a different strategy, a different main offensive tower. In one I used Grandmaster Ninja, in the other one I used Permacharge, in the other one I used Glaive Lord, in the other one I used Crossbowmaster, and then in this last one I'm using the Ultra Juggernaut. So yeah, just trying out and using different strategies to have some more fun. And then you can see here that the cash was going up, and the only thing I was afraid of was the fact that Ultra Juggernaut against the Zomegad. And I was afraid that I wouldn't do enough damage to the Zomegad around 80. And so just to not risk anything, I decided to get a 240 Boomerang, so turbocharge, and then eventually to get a Permacharge just for round 80, just to be 100% sure that I can destroy the Zomegad. So I just got this Boomerang just for round 80, right? There isn't any other meaning to it, because in all the rounds until round 79 you can perfectly fine survive with just the Ultra Juggernaut. So yeah, that's it. So this map, once again, because the towers are inside, you need to wait a little bit until the balloons get in range and you can attack them. But yeah, it was pretty easy. And yeah, here I was just waiting for the perma charge. That is 37.8 thousand cash. So around the 75, I think I got it. Yeah, here we go, right here. I should get it. And now, of course, perma charge deals a ton more of damage to not only map class Bloons but also to Bloons in general. So the DPS, it's very, very high. And yeah, those were the last couple of rounds. Ceramic rushes, very, very easy with the Ultra Juggernaut. And then you can see sometimes some balls from the Ultra Juggernaut that are able to sneak away from the building, and so they're able to bounce outside the building. So that was also something quite nice. So this the Domegat, and then as it was in range here, I just used perma charge, and that was it. So that was the last map. That was Odyssey, hard, without monkey knowledge, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya, bye bye.